Okay, firstly, I would like to greet the world and present the objective truth. I'm here to present proofs, facts, and figures. Donald Trump claimed that he was responsible for the ceasefire, and Pakistan proceeded to break the ceasefire about an hour after it was announced. My question to the world is about this man. I hope everyone's able to see this person's face. He was found 800 meters from a military base in Pakistan. That's the face that the world recognizes. This is the face that India recognizes because it's more specific to our narrative. This man is a UN designated terrorist being celebrated by the Pakistani military in the background. That's not the narrative that they give the Pakistanis. That's not the narrative that the world knows. But if you check with the UN, if you check with the US, they tell you that this is Abdul Rauf. India's attacks were precision oriented, moderate, and most importantly, they were simply a retaliation as they've always been. India's never been an aggressor in any of these situations. We export vaccines, we export philosophy, and we export engineers and leaders to the world. That's why our economy is 11 times the size of Pakistan. But the Pakistani narrative is that, hey, look at these people. They're trying to get the world to sympathize with them. Pierce, my question is to you. You've seen the objective facts and figures. What do you feel about this whole situation? The world only knows this person. India has a list just like people like this man.
Well, Ranveer, my question for you would be that...
Let's talk about facts.
Pakistan and India is we capture our terrorists, we do not elect them.
Don't talk over each other. Don't talk over each other. No one can hear you when you do that.
Barkat Das has spoken for half an hour. I have a right to respond. Ranveer Allahabadia decided to interject. He's had BJP people on his podcast. I'm not talking about the state in general. I'm talking about Ranveer Allahabadia specifically. I've now figured out why he's called beer biceps, because what he said sounds like the most drunk shit I've heard in my life. This is what happens when you repeat government talking points without reading. The Bin Laden papers were not released by the DGISPR, by Pakistan. They were released by the American intelligence. 470,000 papers, which a book was written by Nellie Lahoud, which clearly states that Osama bin Laden was trying to hide from the Pakistani intelligence. What you're pointing out with Osama bin Laden...
Hang on. Shahzad, hang on.
Is an intelligence failure.
Wait. Shahzad, sorry, hang on.
This is turning into a comedy show.
Sorry, I moderate this. Shahzad, sorry, with the best will in the world, what you just said is utterly ludicrous. Osama bin Laden was found literally living in a house for years, a few hundred yards from one of Pakistan's main military bases. So if your intelligence didn't know he was there, it must be de facto the worst intelligence in the history of military intelligence. All they had to do was get a